for today's Cup of Coffee with Scream.
Cup of coffee.
Happy Solstice. Happy winter solstice.
Happy solstice.
And this is always such it's a paradox. This is the longest night of the year. We're actually recording this the night before. But it's also a celebration of the return of the light.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a lot of symbolism with that. Because when things appear darkest, that's just our perception a lot of times. And youngest kid and I found a video, because there's a lot of videos that don't necessarily come up in your search from time to time on certain things, which I don't understand how the algorithm works. For some of us, it just doesn't.
Yeah.
But found a wonderful teaching by Dr. Michael Heiser, and I will put that in the description box, and you can go and watch it. And speaking of darkness and light, because he wrote a couple of books, one of them about angels and one of them about demons.
Mm-hmm.
And all the varying and sundry shades in between those things, because angel is a job description. But we understand that within that part, that those are the ones that serve God.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that are of light. And in the other ones, what do? We've always described them as forces of darkness,
Mm-hmm.
forces of evil. And we're seeing that in our world manifest there are accounts of it from like Tower of Babel and different things like that. I think that we just never thought that we would be living through similar times.
Yeah, because it's very much biblical.
Mm-hmm.
We're very much in biblical times right now, and it's shocking.
Yeah. But now Heiser has a different take on these things, because he very much was a scholar, and some of these scholars have knowledge that a lot of the people that are in the local churches do not have, and that they do not convey to their congregation.
Mm-hmm.
And so it is a matter of searching these things out. I'm not trying to apostatize anybody. I'm just saying have an open mind and go and listen to what the man says. Now, if you have absolutely no basis on some of these things, you may feel kind of lost, because this man was a professor.
Right.
And for some people, he can be a little bit hard to follow. But I don't think our audience is not going to have a problem with that.
No,
but even
we got wrinkly brain gang.
he also had beginner level publications that he does discuss, and then you can go on and I don't know, booksellers, Amazon, wherever, and find some of those that sort of puts it at a beginning level. I don't want to say dumbs it down, because it's not a matter of dumbing it down. I've studied some of these things since I was a small child, and I don't know enough to fill a thimble.
Mm-hmm.
And every day I sit and I listen to him, and I miss his presence on this planet, and it's like the knowledge that he has, and one has to question why was he taken. I would have loved to have his understanding of some of the events that's going on today.
Yeah. And it would be really nice.
Yeah.
To, have his take on all this stuff and explain it in a way that it makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Because I think that is a common saying right now on the internet and everything else. Make it make sense.
Mm-hmm. Because right now shit just does not.
No. And there is so much just absolutely nonsensical, or what appears to be nonsensical, lack of logic, lack of reason, which that that triggers the Virgo in my chart and the Libra rising.
Ooh. Double homicide.
Yeah. Yeah. Because you have people that lack critical thinking skills. Going back, that is frontal lobe damage.
Mm-hmm.
I really believe that some of these people are injured one way or the other.
I mean, it's very well possible.
Yeah. But rather than focusing on the dark, trust and believe that the light returns.
Mm-hmm.
It is, we are in the process of it returning.
Mm-hmm.
And just do not, that Nietzsche thing, and Nietzsche was up his own ass. If you stare too long into the abyss will stare back. And it's like, don't let that darkness inside, that little light, that little spark within each of us that was given to us by God, or we wouldn't be here, to let that shine.
Mm-hmm.
Each day, each moment. And if you're having a hard time of it, reach out to somebody that can help remind you and give you hope. And Kid and I, what we've done for many years is just, it's a nice little sparkling wine that we go out and just literally raise a glass to the sky to celebrate the return of the light.
It's like, may it come quickly. May it come quickly.
Yeah.
The light.
Absolutely. And just praise and everything. And it's like, it's funny that people talk about people, paganizing everything. And we bring Christ into everything.
Yeah. Yeah. Literally. We actually do.
Because that's what our world revolves around.
It's like, hey, Jesus, do you want to just go on a car ride with me?
Yeah.
He's like, yeah.
Yeah. His best friend.
Mm-hmm.
Truly best friend. But like I said, the link, if you have never taken an opportunity to check out and click on some of these links and listen to Heiser, just give it, for me, he was very easy to listen to. He is very easy to listen to. Other people, not so much. It's like anything else. Take what you can use and leave the rest. But it's a lot different than, like I said, some of these people that they claim and that they know what they're talking about and they don't.
Yeah. You can see a lot of that online.
Mm-hmm. There's a lot of people wounded by religion.
A lot of the blind leading the blind.
Absolutely. So just celebrate the return of the light.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
May it come back.
Yeah. I mean, it's here. It's there.
Well, yeah.
You just gotta hold faith. These people that's sitting there, the end is near.
Fuck. We're gonna make it out this winter.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then we're gonna enjoy spring and summer and fall.
Yeah. And it's just each moment, the gratitude of each moment.
Mm-hmm. That's like earlier today. It was very gray.
Mm-hmm.
And I was looking out the window. I was on the toilet. I was looking out the window, and it's like, even with, like, most people consider it a very dark, gloomy, and somber type of mood, I find kind of a beauty in it.
Oh, yeah.
Like that icy blue sky that turns into a gray, along with the shadows. It's a very aesthetic.
Oh, yeah. It is. And it's a matter of that. That is the thing, those of us that think, as far as goth, define the beauty in all things.
Mm-hmm. It's like I like that. I wanted to take my Blythe out there and take some good photos, but I didn't. But
it's cold.
But
It's been in the 30s.
Yeah, but it's like, that's really pretty.
Yeah. Define the beauty, to appreciate all things, all seasons.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like our response is what it is. It's our perception.
Yeah.
Which may be very far removed from the reality of a thing.
Yeah.
The battlefield of the mind.
Fuck. It's a battlefield, all right.
This is why Kid and I, as far as combating the forces of darkness with humor, We have always done that. That
Oh,
is
forces
something-
of darkness. You want some more? You want some more? I'll give it to you. Bap, bap.
Well, it's like in the Harry Potter books when they made fun of whatever, what was it, a Bogart or whatever it was
Don't bogart that.
that
so-
joined my friend. But it would come out. It would take the form of whatever a person's greatest fear was.
Was that the thing that they also kept in the wardrobe?
Yes, that's it. And that to combat it, it was a matter of picturing it in some ridiculous whatever. And wasn't it ridiculosa or whatever?
Ridiculous, I guess.
And to, that was like Ron, his fear of spiders, and he saw that ginormous spider. And quickly his brain had to transform the thought of that thing on roller skates. And those 8 legs just all flying up in the air and stuff. And so that is a very effective strategy.
Mm-hmm. Put a rubber duck pool floaty on that thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So you don't have to be a victim to the darkness.
No.
It has no power over you. Mm-mm. So final thoughts, kid?
Look at the light.
Mm-hmm.
Look at the light. Make fun of the dark.
Dark can be wondrous.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
There's
Like
just...
as it gets later on in the day, if you look out the window at the right time at the trees, very spooky and aesthetic too.
Sure. Seek and you shall find. If you're seeking beauty, you will find it.
Need some like blue lighting. Then it would make a really good photo shoot.
Yeah, you could do that. So you want to tell everybody's having paranormal and supernatural. Everybody. You can't escape it.
No.
You want to tell them where we can be found?
You can find us on BitChute, Rumble, and YouTube at Orlando's Cup of Coffee with Scream. Also check her out on X, previously known as Twitter. Her page is y'all would probably like her page more than mine.
His X account is there in the description box.
Well, dead ass.
So you can find that one too.
I don't
You
blame
can find
anyone
his
for
too.
not going to mine because that they don't want to be inundated with doll stuff and stupid brain shower
Well,
thoughts.
it's just stuff that interests you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really does.
Once in a
It's
while,
not
go and see some
stupid, it's just
fooly
different.
stuff.
It's fine. It is your expression.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't have to be, it's yours. You don't have to justify it. You're not doing anything. As long as you ain't doing anything wrong or criminal. We don't do the criminal.
You see my page. You can go on there. You see what I post.
Well, a little bit. Mine is ADHD, of course it is.
Well, yours
Yeah.
sort of has more of a consistent theme.
There's lots of Bigfoot stuff on there. I don't
Yeah.
know how I got it. It's because I support some of the cryptid hunters. I really do. There's some really neat people. I'm
not
very
gonna
selective who I follow.
I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes, and I don't mean this as a slide or a diss or whatever. So please, sometimes it reminds me of she's become one of those Facebook mamas. Except
I
it's
am a
on
mama.
X.
That has to do with age, honey. It has to do with age.
I know.
And
I
it's
know.
okay.
I know it has everything to do with age. It's just like, well, she's become one of them.
Yeah.
And there's
Yeah.
nothing wrong with that. I'm going to be full support.
And to post pictures, there was one that was like this little baby boy and a little baby goat.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, oh, God, love them both. It's adorable.
I forgot to ask Omega if he knew anyone with goats that he'd be willing to give us.
Well, that's a springtime thing. But just have fun with stuff just for a day. Just let go of the stress and the anxiety. That's it.
Go blow a hairdryer onto some paper mache. There you go.
Yeah, he's working on projects. He's got all kinds of good stuff that he's working on.
I stood there for at least 10 minutes with a hairdryer on it, and it resaturated itself.
I warned you about the paper mache paste. It's different than just regular paper mache.
This is regular paper mache.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Interesting. Most interesting.
And I got a blow dryer on it, and then I leave it alone for like 10, 15 minutes. It's already resaturated.
Well, it's not resaturated. I think it's probably that what was underneath has come back, come closer to the surface.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know.
that's my theory. It may be wrong.
I'm sticking it in front of 2 fans and a hairdryer. And if that doesn't dry it, shit.
It'll be all right. It will be all right. So, know that you are loved. Treat other people the way that you would like to be treated. What was that? Obviously he had something else to say, and I didn't realize it.
No, you're good. You're good. I just remembered the fact that I melted the CD.
What? You melted the CD
Slightly,
with the...
yeah,
okay.
it warped. It was your Saturn. It was on your Saturn, and I was trying to dry it.
Frontal lobe. Oh, God. Anyhow, Lord willing, we'll see you on the next cup.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Bye.